can contain him in John Paul, and welcome to another episode of the SME Roundtable. Now, if you have been itching to compete for the 1 million naira prize in the pitch and win competition, this one is for you. Today's episode is dedicated to answer Chioma's question about pitching. Chioma sent me a message that reads, "Dear SME Doctor, how can I craft my pitch? I have never pitched before, and recording a video pitch is making me nervous. However, I really need to win the 1 billion naira in the pitch and win competition. Please, I need your help." Chioma, this is an important question, and I'm glad to help. But first, a little bit of clarification. Being nervous is okay, especially when you're trying out something new. I was super nervous when the idea of starting this channel came to me. In my anxiety, I created all kinds of excuses and distractions to prevent me from getting in front of the camera and recording myself. Call that cold feet and you'll be right. What if I got in front of the camera and made a fool of myself? What if my friends laughed at me? And here's my personal favorite. What if I failed? My mind raced in different directions to vent out my fear. You get what I mean? It's interesting that with all the distractions mounting in my mind, the burning desire to start the SME Roundtable and help small enterprises did not go away. So I got hold of my fears and began to look for support systems. I found helping books. A lot of books helped me to learn from people who overcame their fears and are now following their dreams. Today, I'm glad to be that person that will help you to become the hero that you were created to be. Without further ado, let's get started. A business pitch is a presentation to investors. It gives startups the opportunity to sell their business ideas to investors in return for investment. These presentations usually happen during planned meetings. However, elevator pitch is a spontaneous conversation between a startup and an investor about a business idea. It usually happens during chance meetings when you do not have enough time to present the details of your business. Think about this. What if you meet Aliko Dangote in an elevator heading to the 12th floor? You have less than 2 minutes to sell him on your business idea and get him to give you an appointment so that he can hear details. Those will be the most important 2 minutes of your life. What will you tell him? Look, Chioma, if I was you, I'll start my pitch with a story. I will share the reason why I came up with my business idea. It could be a personal experience, an event you encountered, or an experience of your relation that tipped you. The 2 minutes video pitch you need to submit with your application for the pitch and win competition is like your elevator pitch with Aliko Dangote. It's worth 1 million naira if done correctly. That's the reason you need to give it some thought. In my case, I started the SME Roundtable after I trained over 5,000 enterprise operators and found out that none of them could get access to credit after 1 year of trying. The frustration was big enough to push me to find alternative options to address the issue of financial exclusion for informal sector operators. That's how Pitch and Win was born. I have a friend who makes some of the best date sweeteners. She started a business of alternative sweeteners because her family struggles with diabetes and cannot consume sugar. What is your why? Find it and craft it in form of a short story. Humans love story. Your story will put a human face to your business and endear investors to you. In many cases, people can relate with the story you share. This brings them to the same page with you. And this is something you want to achieve very quickly in your pitch. The second thing you you want to include in your pitch would be facts to back up the problem raised in your story. It would be nice to do a bit of research here to find data that supports the existence of the problem you're trying to solve. In my case, I found out that 99% of SMEs in Nigeria do not have access to finance. That made my 5,000 trainees seem like a drop in the ocean. It became clear to me that something had to be done faster than I thought. Scientific facts will justify your emotional claim and establish the magnitude of the problem you're trying to solve. When you think about research, the first point of call I would suggest is Google. Google is truly your friend. Thirdly, you must include in your pitch the solution to the problem. What are you doing to address the problem you have identified? Like they say, the world is looking for solution providers and not people that will whine for every little problem. In this section, you need to talk about how your solution addresses the problem smarter than other existing options. It's important for you to highlight the benefits your customers will derive from your solution. This is not the time to talk about the features of your solution. You will lose your audience attention if you do so. It's important to note that most of the time, humans filter communication by the singular question: what is in it for me? Your pitch needs to answer this all-important question that is on the minds of the customer. Remember all the good stories you have read that have a hero character you love? The hero in your story is the customer. You must become the guide that provides a solution that helps your customers achieve their dreams. You must communicate how your solution transforms the customer from their old self to their aspirational self. So finally, you must call your audience to action. What do you want the people watching your video pitch to do? Don't assume they know. You must tell them in precise terms. If it is to vote for you, ask them to do so. Chioma, I hope by now you see how you have told your story, backed it up with scientific data, and presented a compelling solution to the problem. If you do this right, I guarantee that your audience will be moved to support you to win the 1 million naira prize, to help you bring your solution to the market and address the identified need. I hope this helps to get you started. Thank you so much for tuning into the SME Roundtable. Hit the like button if this episode has helped you. And remember to subscribe so that you'll be the first to get new content once it is uploaded. Don't forget to leave a comment about what pops into your head about this topic. Hey, are you ready to craft your 1 million naira pitch? It's finally time to make the difference that you were born to make. Click the application link provided below to get started now.